in the Walmart parking lot, and a man dressed up as a security guard.
Detective Levanti confirms the date and time as April 2nd, 2:29 p.m. and begins an interview with a witness, Lisa, who provides her personal details and prepares to recount an incident from the previous day.
Was he like sitting there waiting for us?
Yeah.
Like me to drive by? That's what like completely freaked me out too. So, no problem.
We double do the recorders in here. You never know, sometimes the camera system doesn't work, and then, so, Detective Levanti on the record, today's date is April 2nd, the time is 2:29 p.m. Today's case number is 19-26323. With me today is Lisa. Can you say your last name?
Yes.
What's your date of birth?
1970.
And is that the best number to reach?
Yes.
You? Okay, what's a good address for you?
Sarasota.
And if you could just, we were talking a little bit already.
Lisa describes an incident in a Walmart parking lot where she observed a man dressed as a security guard approaching a woman with two young children, causing the woman to become upset.
Approached a lady that loaded her two young children, toddler age, into the van, and she was loading her groceries in, and he walked up to her and he just kind of started talking to her, and clearly she was kind of thrown off guard, and then she became upset, and I didn't really hear what was being said between them. I heard her say, "Ticket? You're going to give me a ticket for what? Are you even a real police officer? What agency are you with?" And I started to look around, and I didn't see any police car or security guard car or anything. So that's when I just kind of started to pay attention to what really was going on, and he kind of seemed to be harassing her. I couldn't hear what he was saying though.
Okay.
But
Can you describe his uniform?
kind of dark blue pants with yellow stripe down the side, blue shirt, like a lighter blue shirt.
Okay.
I'm not sure what decor was on it or whatever.
Okay.
But clearly it was not Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. The police department wouldn't be down that way anyway, so it clearly wasn't them either. But she asked him, and he was just not, I guess, not answering her, and she took pictures of him and everything, and it just seemed, I don't know, just, I wasn't going to leave her with him harassing her.
Yeah.
So I had yelled to her, I'm like, call the sheriff's office. I said, I'll actually call now. And she said, I actually have them on the phone.
Lisa recounts staying at the scene to ensure the woman's safety and later observing the suspect's van. She notes his license plate began with I and describes the van as a white Grand Caravan with tinted windows.
In my cell, I said, all right, well, if you need me, you know, just let me know. And I drove off, and it had probably been about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, I'm not sure, since he had left already. So then I pulled out of the parking lot, and I thought I had recorded him pulling out of the parking lot, but I guess I didn't totally hit the record button.
Okay.
So I was so mad at myself. But I remembered his license plate began with the letter I, and it was a white Grand Caravan, tinted windows. And so when I pulled out, I started to head home towards Lake Sarasota, towards Bee Ridge Road, to go east. And as I passed the Burlington Coat Factory parking lot, at the corner of my eye, I saw the van, and it pulled out kind of behind me. So I'm thinking, why is he still there? Was he waiting for me to drive by? That's kind of what freaked me out. So then when I looked and I saw the tag, I quick grabbed my phone, I stopped. They were like 3 car lengths. I didn't care if I was holding up traffic. I wanted to make sure I got this guy's tag. I'm like, yeah, that's him. It's an I. And so I like recorded him going, but then he went west on Bee Ridge.
Okay.
So when I turned east, I went down to the racetrack, made a U-turn, came back to the Walmart parking lot.
Okay.
So yeah, at the light I'd sit there, I'm like, I'm on my way back.
Okay.
The guy was there like waiting for me. So, and I don't know if he was waiting to get my reaction or what, I have no idea, but I didn't know who he was prior.
Okay. Well, not knowing anything that you know now about him or anything like that.
Oh,
seeing him in the
I was scared.
lot, you were scared.
I was scared.
Do you see how somebody could mistake him for a police officer? I mean, just at first sight, even.
I guess he was wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
Clearly, he wasn't in any kind of a marked car or anything, and it wasn't even you know, there wasn't an unmarked car. I mean, I didn't see.
Okay.
I saw the van there.
Yeah.
That I didn't know there was somebody else in the van. The windows were so tinted you couldn't see in.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what's going down? You know, in today's day, I'm like, if this guy's gonna attempt to abduct her, I'm not gonna just leave her here.
So you were scared for her safety?
I was scared.
At the least,
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then when I saw him pull out behind me, I was scared for my own safety. I'm like, I don't know who these guys.
Lisa recalls feeling scared for her own safety when she saw the suspect's van following her, highlighting her inability to see inside the van due to heavily tinted windows.
It's him, so
Okay.
I didn't know who he was.
And besides her saying a ticket for what, did you really hear anything else that was said? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you get any pictures or video from the parking lot, or
no.
Even after you said when they pulled out?
Well,
kind of behind you?
I got the video of the van pulling into the turn lanes to go westbound.
Okay. Does it show him in there?
No, it does not show any. No, it's
Okay.
all tinted.
Do you mind trying to send that to me though?
Just had the tag number though. Yeah, I made sure to get the tag number. So of course you'd have to freeze it and blow it up to see the tag number.
Do you mind just sending that to me?
Yeah, sure. I'll do my best. I don't know if I'll be able to text it. That's why I had to become Facebook friends with her, because I can send video through Facebook Messenger, but
Okay.
not text, because if the files are too large, then it won't send. My phone's like a S6, I think.
Gotcha.
I'm several generations.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, it might send. Okay. 941. What was your phone number?
So did you ever hear anything that he said to her?
Not really. I heard his voice, but I couldn't really make out what he was saying.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't want to say something that wasn't true.
Okay.
So-
I gotcha. No, that's fine.
Not clear.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Spreading any rumors.
Yes,
basically.
exactly. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, it looks like it went through.
All right.
So good.
Wonderful. Yeah, my phone's at my desk charging. It's almost dead.
Okay.
I'm too busy today. But all right. Do you have anything else to add to it that would enhance our investigation, or just add to it?
I don't know. I was scared for her at the time, and then when I saw him behind me, I was scared for myself. I didn't know if he would have access to any DMV records. I didn't know who he was, so, just like I said, in today's day, that's not something anybody should be doing.
Yeah.
All
right. This will end the recording at 2:37 p.m.
Go ahead. What's that? You're imitating a police officer? Yeah. And approach me again.
Detective Levante on the record. Today's date is April 2nd. The time is 11:24 a.m. Case number in today's event is 19-26232. With me today is... Can you give me your date of birth? And the address that we're at is...
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Just a lot of repetitive stuff going on.
Okay.
So patrol sends an email up the chain of command, and it comes back down our side. And
Sure.
all right. So the incident that happened.
A second witness recounts an incident at Walmart involving a man dressed as a police officer approaching her as she loaded her children into her car, describing his uniform and behavior.
Can you tell me what happened?
So I exited out of Walmart. I had both my kids in the grocery cart.
From the...
Lawn and Garden Center. Yep. Went to my car. Got my daughter first to put her into the car seat, and I look over to my right to see what all this commotion is, and it's three guys in a green pickup truck. That they were peeling out, smoke was everywhere. They went to fishtail out. I thought they were gonna hit the cars that were parked. I made a comment to my daughter, thought the boys being silly because she had asked what all that commotion was. I got her buckled in, walked around to get my son to put him in the car seat, and a lady had made a comment about the guys, and I made a comment back saying, yeah, boys being stupid. And I went to go put my son in, but I felt this presence, and as I, out of the corner of my eye, I look up and I see a police officer is approaching me, and I'm just like, okay. And I see he has a pad, he's got a hat on, he's got a baton on his right side, and I said, can I help you? And he did not respond, which I was starting to feel red flags, I was starting to feel like an uneasy feeling. Mm-hmm. And I said, excuse me, can I help you? And he flipped his pad open, looked at my tag, and started mouthing my license plate number. And I stepped in front and I said, hello, who are you with? Where are you from? And he said, ma'am, I'm gonna have to write you a ticket. And I said, a ticket? A ticket for what? And I quickly glanced down and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, am I in the wrong parking spot? And which I wasn't, so I was confused. And I said, what are you writing a ticket for? I've done nothing wrong. And that's when he started to get a little more aggressive with me, because I felt uneasy, so I started to raise my voice to kind of gather attention from the other passerbyers.
The second witness describes the suspect's aggressive behavior, including blocking her car and falsely claiming to have called the police on her. She also mentions capturing his license plate number and reporting the incident to Walmart and the police.
He said, I called the cops on you. They're on their way. They're coming.
You said that, or he said that?
He said that.
Okay.
He rolled down his window, said, I've called the cops on you. They're on their way. They're coming to arrest you. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to prison for life. And I said, for what? He's like, exactly, for what? And I said, you're a fucking idiot. And at that point, he kind of became very irritated with me. I filmed him. You can see his jaw muscles tensing up. Mm-hmm. He said something else. Thankfully, there was another woman in the parking lot. She was filming, or so we thought she was filming. She thought she hit the button, but she didn't. Okay. Her name is Lisa. She's like, take a picture, get his tag number. She comes from a law enforcement family as well.
Okay.
So I snapped a photo of him. I snapped a photo of his license plate.
The second witness details her attempt to film the suspect, noticing a second individual in the passenger seat of the suspect's van with a laptop, and describes the suspect's vehicle and the other individual's appearance.
So I noticed once he rolled down his window, that's when I noticed the second guy. He was in the passenger seat. He had a laptop, yes, in the front of the car. He had a laptop on his lap. And I wasn't sure what that was all about.
Do you know what that guy looked like?
He was a white male. He had a beard. I couldn't tell the hair color. The car was with the black, with the tinted windows. Yeah. It was a little difficult to kind of make him out, but okay. I could tell he had a beard. He was a white male.
Did you see any kind of cameras or anything like that?
No, I just saw the laptop.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else to add right now, or? I'm trying to think. So, do you want me to finish the rest of the story? Yeah.
Okay, so Lisa stepped in, said, take a picture of him, get his license plate.
The second witness expresses her unease at the suspect's comment about her motherly instincts, suspecting him of possibly stalking her, and details her subsequent actions, including taking photographs of the suspect and his vehicle.
Your motherly instincts kicked in when those guys peeled out of the parking lot. And I thought, how long was this weirdo watching me?
Yeah.
So I'm over here thinking this guy is stalking me. In my mind, I'm thinking that maybe they're trying to kidnap my kid, trying to kidnap me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah. So that part bothered me a lot. And I told him, I said, leave me alone, leave now. And he said, oh, thank you for your permission. I said, I'm calling the cops on you. So he floored it out of the parking lot, almost hit a vehicle that was coming in. Mm-hmm. And then I called the police, gave them my description, told them where I was, what was happening. Then I got off the phone and I called Walmart and I said, can I talk to your manager? I just had a man impersonating a police officer.
After the suspect leaves the scene, the second witness contacts Walmart's management to review surveillance footage and reports the incident to the police, who later arrive to investigate.
So if he had left when he did, he wouldn't have been in sight.
Like I said, he likes to film things and make videos of them, so he probably stuck around.
Yeah.
Videotaped it. So when you say how far did you watch him leave? So he left. Did he go towards Home Depot or did he go towards Cattleman?
He went out on Cattleman.
Okay.
I don't know if he came back into a parking lot.
Did he go north or south?
When he came out, he went
towards
toward
Bee Ridge?
Bee Ridge, yeah.
Okay. So he went in between Home Depot then and like the Steak and Shake area?
Yes. So he was parked.
Here,
So here's.
let's see, bringing up a map.
Because when he exited, he drove toward the lawn and garden entrance.
Yeah.
Made a left, then made another left, and drove straight out.
So there's Walmart, there's Steak and Shake, and there's Home Depot.
So he drove out this way, went this way, came back up.
The second witness strongly affirms her belief that the suspect was impersonating a police officer, emphasizing the realism and threatening nature of his behavior. What would you do in such a situation? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more cases like these.